Section 1 from the book of Genesis. This is the history of the generations of Esau, the father of the Edomites in the hill country of Seir. These are the names of Esau's sons: Eliphaz the son of Adah, the wife of Esau, and Reuel the son of Basemath, the wife of Esau. The sons of Eliphaz were Teman, Omar, Zepho, Gatam, and Kenaz. Timnah was concubine to Eliphaz, Esau's son, and she bore to Eliphaz Amalek. These are the sons of Adah, Esau's wife. These are the sons of Reuel, Nahath, Zerah, Shammah, and Mizah. These are the sons of Basemath, Esau's wife. These were the sons of Oholibamah, the daughter of Anna, the daughter of Zibeon, Esau's wife. She bore to Esau Jeush, Jalam, and Korah. These are the chiefs of the sons of Esau. The sons of Eliphaz, the firstborn of Esau: chief Teman, chief Omar, chief Zepho, chief Kenaz, chief Korah, chief Gatam, chief Amalek. These are the chiefs who came of Eliphaz in the land of Edom. These are the sons of Adah. These are the sons of Reuel, Esau's son: chief Nahath, chief Zerah, chief Shammah, chief Mizah. These are the chiefs who came of Reuel in the land of Edom. These are the sons of Basemath, Esau's wife. These are the sons of Oholibamah, Esau's wife: chief Jeush, chief Jalam, chief Korah. These are the chiefs who came of Oholibamah, the daughter of Anna, Esau's wife. These are the sons of Esau, that is Edom, and these are their chiefs. Section 2 from the first book of Samuel. Samuel said to the people, "It is forever one who appointed Moses and Aaron that brought your fathers up out of the land of Egypt. Now therefore stand still, that I may plead with you before forever one concerning all the righteous acts of forever one, which he did for you and for your fathers. When Jacob had come to Egypt, and your fathers cried to forever one, then forever one sent Moses and Aaron, who brought your fathers out of Egypt, and made them to dwell in this place. But they forgot forever one their God, and he sold them into the hand of Sisera, captain of the army of Hazor, and into the hand of the Philistines, and into the hand of the king of Moab, and they fought against them. They cried to forever one and said, 'We have sinned, because we have forsaken forever one, and have served the Baals and Ashtaroth. But now deliver us out of the hand of our enemies, and we will serve you.' Forever one sent Jerubbaal and Bedan and Jephthah and Samuel, and delivered you out of the hand of your enemies on every side, and you lived in safety. When you saw that Nahash, the king of the children of Ammon, came against you, you said to me, 'No, but a king shall reign over us,' when forever one your God was your king. Now therefore see the king whom you have chosen, and whom you have asked for, and behold, forever one has set a king over you. If you will fear forever one and serve him, and listen to his voice, and not rebel against the commandment of forever one, and both you and also the king who reigns over you are followers of forever one your God, well. But if you will not listen to the voice of forever one, but rebel against the commandment of forever one, then the hand of forever one will be against you, as it was against your fathers. Now therefore stand still and see this great thing which forever one will do before your eyes. Isn't it wheat harvest today? I will call to forever one, that he may send thunder and rain, and you shall know and see that your wickedness is great, which you have done in the sight of forever one, in asking for a king." So Samuel called to forever one, and forever one sent thunder and rain that day, and all the people greatly feared forever one and Samuel. All the people said to Samuel, "Pray for your servants to forever one your God, that we not die, for we have added to all our sins this evil, to ask for a king." Samuel said to the people, "Don't be afraid. You have indeed done all this evil. Yet don't turn aside from following forever one, but serve forever one with all your heart. Don't turn aside, for then you would go after vain things which can't profit nor deliver, for they are vain. For forever one will not forsake his people for his great name's sake, because it has pleased forever one to make you a people to himself. Moreover, as for me, far be it from me that I should sin against forever one in ceasing to pray for you, but I will instruct you in the good and the right way. Only fear forever one, and serve him in truth with all your heart. For consider how great things he has done for you. But if you shall still do wickedly, you shall be consumed, both you and your king. Saul was 40 years old when he began to reign, and when he had reigned 2 years over Israel, Saul chose 3,000 men of Israel, of which 2,000 were with Saul in Michmash and in the mount of Bethel, and 1,000 were with Jonathan in Gibeah of Benjamin, and the rest of the people he sent every man to his tent. Jonathan struck the garrison of the Philistines that was in Gibeah, and the Philistines heard of it. Saul blew the trumpet throughout all the land, saying, Let the Hebrews hear. All Israel heard that Saul had struck the garrison of the Philistines, and also that Israel was had in abomination with the Philistines. The people were gathered together after Saul to Gilgal. Section 3, from the second book of Chronicles. Solomon brought up the daughter of Pharaoh out of the city of David to the house that he had built for her. For he said, My wife shall not dwell in the house of David, king of Israel, because the places where the ark of Forever One has come are holy. Then Solomon offered burnt offerings to Forever One on the altar of Forever One, which he had built before the porch, even as the duty of every day required, offering according to the commandment of Moses on the Sabbaths, and on the new moons, and on the set feasts 3 times in the year, even in the feast of unleavened bread, and in the feast of weeks, and in the feast of tents. He appointed, according to the ordinance of David his father, the divisions of the priests to their service, and the Levites to their offices, to praise and to minister before the priests, as the duty of every day required. The doorkeepers also by their divisions at every gate, for so had David the man of God commanded. They didn't depart from the commandment of the king to the priests and Levites concerning any matter, or concerning the treasures. Now all the work of Solomon was prepared to the day of the foundation of the house of Forever One, and until it was finished. So the house of Forever One was completed. Then Solomon went to Ezion-Geber and to Eloth on the seashore in the land of Edom. Huram sent him ships and servants who had knowledge of the sea by the hands of his servants. And they came with the servants of Solomon to Ophir, and fetched from there 450 talents of gold, and brought them to King Solomon. When the queen of Sheba heard the fame of Solomon, she came to prove Solomon with hard questions at Jerusalem, with a very great train, and camels that bore spices, and gold in abundance, and precious stones. And when she had come to Solomon, she talked with him of all that was in her heart. Solomon answered all her questions, and there was not anything hidden from Solomon which he didn't tell her. When the queen of Sheba had seen the wisdom of Solomon, and the house that he had built, and the food of his table, and the sitting of his servants, and the attendance of his ministers, and their clothing, his cupbearers also, and their clothing, and his ascent by which he went up to the house of Forever One, there was no more spirit in her. She said to the king, It was a true report that I heard in my own land of your acts and of your wisdom. However, I didn't believe their words until I came, and my eyes had seen it. And behold, the half of the greatness of your wisdom was not told me. You exceed the fame that I heard. Section 4, from the book of Mark. When he had entered into a house away from the multitude, his disciples asked him about the parable. He said to them, Are you also without understanding? Don't you perceive that whatever goes into the man from outside can't defile him, because it doesn't go into his heart, but only into his stomach, and then into the latrine, making all foods clean. He said, "What proceeds out of the man, that defiles the man. For from within, out of the hearts of men, proceed evil thoughts, adulteries, sexual sins, murders, thefts, covetings, wickedness, deceit, lustful desires, an evil eye, blasphemy, pride, and foolishness. All these evil things come from within and defile the man." From there he arose and went away into the borders of Tyre and Sidon. He entered into a house and didn't want anyone to know it, but he couldn't escape notice. For a woman whose little daughter had an unclean spirit, having heard of him, came and fell down at his feet. Now the woman was a Greek, a Syrophoenician by race. She begged him that he would cast the demon out of her daughter. But Jesus said to her, "Let the children be filled first, for it is not appropriate to take the children's bread and throw it to the dogs." But she answered him, "Yes, Lord, even the dogs under the table eat the children's crumbs." He said to her, "For this saying, go your way. The demon has gone out of your daughter." She went away to her house and found the child having been laid on the bed, with the demon gone out. Again he departed from the borders of Tyre and Sidon and came to the Sea of Galilee, through the middle of the region of Decapolis. They brought to him one who was deaf and had an impediment in his speech. They begged him to lay his hand on him. He took him aside from the multitude privately and put his fingers into his ears, and he spat and touched his tongue. Looking up to heaven, he sighed and said to him, "Ephphatha," that is, be opened. Immediately his ears were opened, and the impediment of his tongue was released, and he spoke clearly. He commanded them that they should tell no one, but the more he commanded them, so much the more widely they proclaimed it. They were astonished beyond measure, saying, "He has done all things well. He makes even the deaf hear and the mute speak."